Hello? Hello, good morning. Hi, Juicy and Lynn, how are y'all doing? Good morning. Ah, hello. How are y'all on this fine Sunday? I'm a little bit sleepy at this time. Currently crafting a character. Final Fantasy 14. It's always fun to make characters like that. Kind of fun to make some more characters as well at some points when I can find some time for that. I've been meaning to make like a proper bunny girl at some points. Making a body to save more. But for me, I've been a little bit sleepy because lately, whenever I've been eating dinner, afterwards, I get really tired. The food coma's really been setting in lately, post dinner. And we're still a little bit in that right now. I had dinner roughly 2 hours ago, but still, had a lot to eat, so. Was your food good today? It was. But an extra big meal. Just to make sure that I would be nice and energized for the stream today, but it seems to have worked in reverse because I'm kind of sleepy. Kind of sleepy today. But sleepy or no, we got some Celesty to do. And usually when I go into the game, I'm already in the level. But today, when I was selecting the file, I just happened to notice that the timer's actually super close to 23 hours. It's almost dead on the mark. And I thought that was funny. Odds of that are not very big. But for now, we gotta pause this music. Pause the Celeste music so we can turn on the Celeste music. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, last time, we did Call of the Void, that's right. So now, now we gotta do some other levels. I guess we'll just do the closest by one. I don't know any of the maps, so it's kind of hard to know what to play. But I mean, I'm planning on playing all of them, so might as well just do the closest by one. Although this is Red Advance, so I'm likely gonna struggle a little bit. But struggling's all part of the process, so should be alright. Alright. Wait, is this... Ayo? Funky little guy? I have not seen this before. And then it deactivates. Hello, hey Crit. Hello, welcome on in. We're doing some advanced lobby today. Spikes. And food coma setting in for you, yes? Alright, rest up, Josie. Go. Relax a little in your chair and let that food really digest. I see. Don't even remember this map? Haven't played this in a long time. I also don't remember the map. Well, that should not come as a surprise. Comfy and good. Get that cozy. Get that mega cozy. This was just the nearest by... Oh boy. Oh no, you need to maximize that jump. Oh no. What is this? What is this setup? I think that's a diagonal down dash. And then pop, pop. Just like that. Alright. Ah, there really was a secret there. I just wanted to dash into the hole to be cozy. But I guess that's a secret. Alright, so scary map. Hey, Hastemonius, welcome on in. Good luck advancing. Thank you. I will do my best. I fucked it up, I think. Wait, okay, so where do you go after that? Because you need to activate the low one. I think I see it. I think I see it. Because I think you have to wave dash on the bottom block when it's like in the bottomwards position to go left. Hit the touch switch. Pick up the dash refill, and then do a horizontal dash into a. Actually, I'm not sure if you can even make that. Might be difficult. I thought you might be able to do a wall bounce on the second tier block. If you jump off it, you still have that momentum. Might be very difficult even. Who's to say? Who's to say? Although the block stopping there, I think that's the key. Yeah, because then you can grab it and jump from it, then you can like preserve your dash, basically, to get the Huh? Hey, what? I need to be on the other side of the block? I think I see something, but I might be wrong. Because, as is customary, every single wall is covered in spinners, except for that little top bit over there. And so, my intuition leads me to believe that if anything is ever not covered in spinners, that means you have to grab onto it. Grandmaster when? Probably never. I'm not that good. Like experts is already too much for me. Like advanced is my home. And so I think that Grandmaster is probably going to be outside of my scope for forever. Difficulty inflation's real? I mean, like, practically, for me, not really. Because while I do complain often about, like, stuff like difficulty inflation and such, I also got better at the game. So I think that, like, low experts from Spring Collab, I'm pretty sure I could do that. Some people say that some advanced maps are as hard as Spring Collab Grandmaster maps. That's not entirely correct. Because, no. Well, yes, these advanced maps are definitely harder at times, I think. I wouldn't go as far as to say that they are like Grandmaster from Spring Collab. That's a little bit extreme. A little bit too much. Meant experts. Yeah. That's probably true. No worries. Mixing up words is very common. I do that all the time. I didn't hit the bottom block. But like I can probably do like low expert maps in Spring Collab, and I think I probably can't do that anymore. Couple of maps which you think that's true. Oh. Yo, like yeah. Yeah, I see. But like, while I've gotten better, effectively I've been standing still, if you consider the inflation rate. And so actually I'm still the advanced person. There you go, that's how you do it. I almost died there by just not holding grab. That's the berry. Alright. Let's see. I thought that was water. I thought that like glass window, I thought that was some kind of weird water. Like the way that it like lights up against the background. But no, it was just glass. Alright, we're side-treating it. Perhaps with someone like you who literally never plays Celeste and play big shit like this, play to show mini projects, yeah, that's fair. Hundley's weird water? What do you mean my weird water? What do you mean my weird water? I don't have any weird water. Huh? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What is... weird sign? I don't know what the sign is supposed to be. Ah, well. Oh, that one continues. I see it. I thought that it would stop because of the the endpoints. Oh, that's a wall-bound spot. Oh. Ah. But honestly, this map so far isn't too difficult. When I saw like wait a second. Sachini and such have corrupted you, and now your sense of humor's boiled down to name something they said. I see. Just a little in-joke moments. Alright, I think I understand what I'm supposed to do. Maybe. Because like this, that red booster kind of messed with me. Because like I kind of assumed like if you have a red booster like that, then you gotta ride it for a while, right? But no, you just gotta, you know, take it. There you go. There you go. Yeah, sorry, no need to apologize, but the explanation is appreciated. Reminded you, Puzzy is still your favorite word? No, not that one. I remember that. Yeah, no, I kind of have the thing where whenever I talk, oops. Whenever like I'm talking, I'm usually thinking ahead to the next sentence that I'm gonna say. And so I really like do Freudian slips very, very fast. Where I will just throw in a different word from the next sentence. Or a previous sentence. Really often, and I will just not notice it. Where am I going? Where am I going? You don't really think about the way... about what you say like half the time? Yeah. Is that a super setup? Cool. That is a super setup. Nice. Want to know which is the other word you mashed up for Puzzy and Puzzy Map? I don't remember the context. Like, I don't remember the full context. Because, well, that happening just completely threw me off. Oh, and then that's no longer super, that's a wave dash. I see. I feel like this map... Oh, then you throw horizontal. I see, I see. You don't have Wellen? I can't do patent pending Wellen, woman Wellen? What? What is Wellen? Huh? What's that? And there we go. Well, that doesn't explain anything. That doesn't tell me anything. Anyway, hi Viv. Hello. How are you going? Where am I going? Oh. Alright. There I'm going. You have huge news. Oh-ho. Huge news moments. Chicken parm. Parm? Parmesan cheese? Pasta? Parmigiana? I don't know what that is. Hold up, let me Google that for a second. Let me Google Parmigiana. Italian dish made with fried, sliced eggplants, layered with cheese and tomato sauce. Ah, that sounds tasty. This is huge for the chicken parm fandom. Chicken parm fandom currently eating good. Let's see where we're going. Chicken parm made from eggplant. I mean, I didn't look up, what you calls it. What is happening? Okay. I declare, we have arrived at, like, cooking too much type map. Like, normally I say stuff like, let them cook, let the map creator cook. Oh, we're cooking dangerously hard right now. That fire burning hot. Like, huh? What is this? How am I supposed to space this out? What is going on here? Huh? Wait, was this supposed to go up or down? I'm a peep. Because you had, two directions. It's kind of hard to tell which is the berry. And yeah, bong! Hi, Roboto. Welcome on in. I think it's red, not yeah. Honestly, I think it's up to interpretation. But first, let me give a shout out to Roboto. Roboto is very cool. And Roboto has good vibes. No, listen. Listen, this is my stream, so I get to compliment people and y'all don't get to do it back. This is the strict, only outgoing compliment zone. This cooking's just perfect. I'm not entirely sure about that. I missed the train. I think... Wait. I think I forgot something. Wait, Roboto, didn't you give me, like, some streamer bot code? Because I completely forgot about it. Made something new and fun with your code that you haven't demoed yet. Ah, yeah. I was going to, like, overhaul my streamer bot stuff, and then I never got around to doing that, and I just forgot. No! No! I forgot. We'll be back soon. It's time for chicken parm enjoyment. Go get that chicken parm. It happens? It does. It does. I still need to, like, set up different hotkeys and such. Because right now, if someone redeems, like, the head pats, and I happen to be jumping at the same time, it just makes a loud, like, Windows error noise. For no reason. I mean, your walls. And I think it also, like, messes with games that use, like, left shift and left control. So I still need to ask, like, Jay how, like, he's got things set up. So I can get keys set up that don't break stuff. Was the reason you made it? Yeah, I kind of need to save up on keys now, I think. What is happening? Huh. Wait till the meal is done, that's when you appreciate the cooking. Actually, so true, Hagrid. You know, you're right, you're so right for that. There's a hotkey trigger example is literally exactly what you're looking for. Oh. That's probably what I want then. Oh, scary fucking level. What is this? Huh? They're cooking pretty hard right now. And the code you sent triggers the hotkey in SB instead of actually pressing the hotkey. In streamer bot. I don't understand, but I will understand at some point, I promise. I'm a little bit slow with these things sometimes. Like stuff like keys and how they're registered is still a bit of a mystery to me. Stuff like what you call it? Cooking? Cooking. Nah, wrong dash. I was cooking though. Sight reading go burr. But I'm assuming it's like some kind of like way to activate it without actually taking up like key inputs, maybe? Oh, and then you have to do jump and do a wall bounce. I see. Exactly. I see. That sounds very convenient. Yeah, like some way to transfer that info without using the keyboard is just what I need. Oh, I forgot again. Up. There we go. No, I held grab. My wall bounce didn't work. This sound really is one of the sounds of all time. But the rhythm is, like, oddly comforting. Huh. I forgot again. Like, the rhythm just kind of has you do a dash and then wait over and over. And so the one time where you're not supposed to wait, I still wait, because, like, it's so ingrained. Alright, climb jump. Oh. Okay, gotta catch a train. Good luck. Ah, good luck, Simonius. Catch that train. Make sure it doesn't leave without you. And safe travels. Beep. Beep. Well, boom. No, I didn't do the jump right. You can't forgore. That's the same thing as if you forgore to make sweet sweet. No, I mean, you could most definitely forget to make sweet sweet. Just don't chuck in the sugar. You know. No, I forgot again. Talking about how I'm forgetting to do the wall bounce there. And I'm still forgetting it. This is the worst. Okay, not forgetting this time. Oh, there we go. Just takes 1 second of not forgetting. That's all it takes. If we aren't getting candy today. I know where we are getting candy today. And just... Never mind. Yeah, we got that. We got that berry. Now let's see about this. Oh no. Oh my god. Wait a second. This really is a cooking map. Oh, you're supposed to jump there. Noom 4? Where's Noom 2 to 3? Huh? The jump scare? Why do you stick to those? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, what? How does it drag you down with it? Like, I understand that it can push you up, but it can drag you down? Huh? How does that work? Is it because, like, it sees you in a grounded state, so then... It says the platform's moving, so do you? Huh. That's a weird one. Basic Celeste mechanic? I mean, it's the first time I see it. The first time I'm seeing this stuff. Like, huh? Oh, you're supposed to wall bounce. I see you. Oh. That scared me good. Oh, hey, there's a cat there. Hey, cat. See, you don't see many people cook then? Yeah, I don't really play that many, I don't play that many maps. Starlight Station. Hmm. Oh, that's spinners. Nothing above there. Oh. Right. Wait, can you? Probably can't. Cats go to 3 setup-less demos. You must pet it. I mean, I'm assuming that it's like over here, right? Like it's over around. If you want to pat the cat, you have to go here. I think the cat's a crucial ingredient to this dish. Damn. You're so right for that. We gotta pet the cat. Although I admit, I feel a little bit more comfortable setting the demo up out of free fall rather than like a platform disappearing. Because my reaction speed is not that good. That's a little bit too early. Still a little bit too early. Little bit too early, I think. Too late for sure. By a decent margin as well. Wait, is that gap even demoable? What is the demo gap? I forget how many pixels you're tall, but I feel like that's not a demoable gap. 4. Yep, that's a pixel perfect demo. We'll probably be here a while if we're going for it. Because my timing from these is pretty bad. And like you can't jump either. Because there's spinners above you. Oh, then again. There's a little hopping space. What should be nothing there? Perhaps, perhaps. I mean, there's a bench there. Was it here? It's not here. Hold up. Oh, it really wasn't there, I don't think. That's not where the demo is. The only way is to do it, I think, mid-screen. So I think we'll just have to, yeah, we would have to hit one of those demos. Unless... Is Hollow Knight teaser disguised as Celeste collab after all? Oh. Oh, the bench, I see. A little bit silly. Dwa. But is there a way from that configuration? Wait a second, maybe it's set up. I have an idea. And it might work. Maybe it will work. Because if I dash up instead of going to the left, I might be able to make the thing pass, the block. Let's see, where is it? Here. And if I can make, if I can get past it somehow. Can't even see where that block is. Like, there's a couple of ways, I think, to... Oh, you can go too fast there? Damn. That's unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, like there. So in this position, it's like more or less set up. If you can call that set up. Honestly, the cat is just a dessert that's hard to reach because it's on the other side of the table, not crucial ingredients. You said it was crucial. Didn't even know the cat was there? Listen. If there's a cat, we gotta get the cat. I just wanna at least get to the point where I can attempt it. At least like once. And then I'm happy. And if I just so happen to there you go. So from here, should be able to attempt it. But we only got one shot. Alright, so... Nice! Just like that. Pet that cat. He got to the cupcake. Sure did. little chair for the cat to sit on. That's cute. Very nice. Alright, now we don't have to go through this demo anymore. I can actually, like, play the game. Crazy how that works. Wait, so what? Like the one, I wouldn't say problem with this map, but one thing this map, there's a Silksong release date down there, maybe you should get it. Am I gonna get this demo too? Am I really gonna spend some quality time on getting this demo? That was way too low. Oh, you can't crouch jump there. As long as it's a short crouch jump. Up. Keep forgetting to jump there. Yeah, if you jump too high, you still die there. It's gotta be a minimum height jump. And if you go too far to the left, you hit the left spinner. Yeah, this one is also just in a really difficult place to set up. Alright, we got it. Little bench. Never mind that being difficult to set up. A little bench. There's no, like, dialogue here or anything. And it's just a little bench. And nothing over there. Alright, time to actually... Thank you for the head pats, Roboto. Time to actually do the level. Right. So... How does this work? Did it down if you notice, but the Silksong is like 90% confirmed to release somewhere from now up until like summer. Because of the games that release within 12 months thing, or whatever that was. I mean, I don't, like, know what that is, but Silksong TM? Yeah, like that seems kind of it seems shaky evidence at best. Now I'm also kind of thinking about whether to activate the thing here or later. Yeah, like that, it feels like the timing that just doesn't work. Huh. Never mind, I was wrong. But yeah, I wouldn't count on any like stuff like that. Because from what I know, they're just like working on it and it'll come out when it's ready, whenever that may be. Like, people saying like, oh, it's gonna happen within a year. A year is a long time, and there's a lot of uncertainty within a year. So I don't think it's like a lot of things can change within a year. In fact, a lot of people like actual companies set their release dates like 1 year in the future, and then it becomes like 3 years. So I'm not even sure if I'll play Silksong, because I'm not actually that big of a Metroidvania fan. Like, the only one that I've played is Hollow Knight. And Hollow Knight, I thought, like, yeah, it's alright. Damn, that dash seems really inconsistent. What can I do about that timing? Yeah, like the timing just doesn't want to work. Maybe you like skip the first one? Then again... No, that is the one you need. Huh. Yeah, maybe it's like a diagonal like that to buffer for just a little bit before moving on. Although that would be jank if that was the case. Oh, just a little bit weird. But let's see it. Okay, so which coin did I miss? Huh? There's a thing there? How are we supposed to reach that? So that one goes over there. Huh? Yeah, like, how are you supposed to go there? Yeah, like, I feel like this is, this feels like one of those maps where they're cooking up a cool solution, but then finding that solution is actually kind of difficult. It's anything like the first game, they already made a product that can be released for a long time, like the main stuff, and now they're just adding additional content all around. Ah, you... Movement here is weird. Enough Silksong, this map is cool. This map is unreadable is what it is. What is this? Like that spike is hot. That spring's like halfway into a spinner. Huh. Maybe you're just dyslexic. I mean, sometimes you just have maps that can be read in a lot of different ways. There you go. There it is. Ba-bum. Like, the way that the block. So there was the horizontal spring block, this one. This one lingered on top of like the wave dash spots for 2 like cycles, which first made me believe that you had to catch it during the first cycle, but you should catch it during the second. But then, to make that easier to read, what they might have done is to put that first node somewhere where like it can't be used. So it's clear like, hey, you need to like make it be here earlier and or later. So the timing is specific. What is that? It's not that. Is that a bunny hop? Some weird movements. Wow. Yeah, this is like certified cooking town again. So we're just supposed to go up, I think. Huh? What is the movement here? If you ever feel like the map is unreadable, just blame Deco Team. That's unironically like a thing that like happens, and it's not fun. Like sometimes there's like readability issues, and then like when you give the feedback to the person, it's like, yeah, Deco will fix it. Deco does not fix it. Hi, Humby, good luck with the advance. Hi, Liero. Hello, hello, how you doing? We're advanced gaming right now. We're in a map that cooks a lot. Oh, been volunteering today. Oh. Volunteering of what, if I can ask? Deck only fixed it if you genius decoer. I mean, usually, like, if the gameplay is hard to find out, that's a gameplay issue. That's not a Deco issue. Deco can make it worse, but Deco can rarely make it better. Mm-hmm. Up. Ah, the 1- height, there's just a spinner there. Why? Spinner, kill me. Oh, I need a sippy. Man, I remember the days when we played beginner lobby and we could do so many maps in a day. And now it's like 1 or 2 maps per stream. Collecting money for treatment for global brain disease. Ah, I see. That's good. Volunteering is always very good. Wait, it stops there? Weird fucking map. This map, yeah. I'm really confused. Hi, Lynn. Welcome back. Dinner's still your favorite lobby, although Expert has some dang good maps. Hope you have fun with doing ultras in advance, because you sure had. Wait, which map are you talking about, Liero? Stretch. Because there was the, this one right here. Have there been ultras? These down diagonals are technically ultras? Listen, if you call every, like, down diagonal an ultra, you will call a lot of things ultras. Like, one of the maps in Spring Collab, I vividly remember also had, like, a bubble that you did a down diagonal dash out of. And, that's fine. Thumbs up. No tech here. The only thing is that, like, like, there were some ultras. It's fine, just goofing. Yeah, that's fair. There were some, like, actual genuine ultras in an advanced map, though. Being a Viv's map. Because I think there was a berry where you had to do a chained ultra. Except because of, like, the no gravity and, like, no air resistance thing. It was, like... The leniency was, like, in the seconds. So it was very easy to pull off. And so, like, that's, like, legitimately really fun to do. How you sneak ultras into beginner map 101? I don't think you could sneak it into beginner. Because at the end of the day, it's still some inputs that require some knowledge. And also the inputs aren't, like, they're very lenient for, oh, bad time it worked. They're very lenient for, like, what you call it, advanced context. But in the context of, like, beginner, no, don't do that. Okay, so it's just really early. But oof, this is like cooking type where how does it work? Help! Yeah, like here we're getting into slightly jank territory. Not to use the forbidden J word, but I have no clue how to time that one. Like I'm pretty sure it's a down dash. It's just, when? Like here? Think about a normal beginner map, perfectly set up to be beaten very fast with hard tech. May I need to go and finish one of your ongoing Celeste projects. Just need to force yourself to start and then it's gonna be like smooth as butter. I mean, like often that's kind of how it goes to your head, but then you start it and you're like, oh wait, never mind, it wasn't smooth actually. Help bought strawberries for real. Ate too many? Ah, I'm sorry, Lynn. I had Twitch cornflake yesterday, so I feel like we're in the same boats. the hunger. It tells you that it's a good idea, but then it wasn't. And now you have a tummy ache. Oh, you have to do it twice? No way. No, really, the hardest thing for you is literally to start? I mean, in that case, hey, Grid, why don't you open Learn right now? Why don't you open it up? You know? God, I don't like that jump. Like the hard route is intended and made perfect? Hmm. You're going? Good, good, good. Very good. But if I catch you slacking off, it's over for you. Ah, I don't like that jump. Ah. Wait a second. Wait. Wait, now that I'm looking at it properly for the first time. Yeah, Liero, I... No! You're not supposed to do the messed up jump! No! That was never supposed to be the thing to do. I'm a clown. I know nothing. No! I'm a fool, I know nothing. I may sound like a silly clown. Damn it! No! That's upsetting. You're just supposed to do that. There's nothing stopping you. Why does going over it work? Huh? No way. That's it. Now I'm embarrassed. Now I'm embarrassed. It's too late. It's too late. Ah, already flustered. I toast your future career in the circus. Ah. Ah. Ah, agonizing. I have posted cringe and now I'm losing subscriber. It's fine, you had worse blind moments. Ah. But like, I complained about the jump and everything. I complained about the jump being weird and scuffed. But actually, I was blind. Agony. Pure agony. But at least I know it now instead of like just doing it the hard way. Eventually watching someone... Oh, it continues. Instead of like doing it the hard way and then eventually watching someone do it and then finding out that I am a massive fucking clown. What is that? This scares me. All right. Now there's two options for you. Either you do a map where you need to polish and do cameras, which you really don't want to do. A map where you haven't finished, have ideas, but don't know how to start. Ah, and that's why it's hard for you to start. Well, I'm gonna be the responsible adult for you for a second and say that you should do the map where you need to do polish and do cameras. You may not like it, but it's good to get a little bit of, you know... Because, like, here's the thing, right? If you start that other map, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have 2 maps where you need to polish new cameras. So you should probably just do the polishing camera now. Just make your rooms small, it's way easier to camera them. That too. Or you can do my solution, which is just don't really camera them. Man, I don't like that spinner. It's an evil spinner right there. Lynn, my approach is to make rooms that don't need polish and camera. True. Like, if your map is like avant-garde enough, is that a term you can use for maps? Is that a term you can use for maps, avant-garde? But if your map has like a weird enough aesthetic, you can get away with anything. Ha! Don't even know what the term means. I think that was like, I think it was like an artistic movement that, like, if my memory serves me right, which it might not, I think it's like an artistic movement that's kind of like tried to revolutionize arts. And so it had like some weird TM art for the time. Or it could just be like a term for new arts. Thing is a method of fish farming? I think that's one of the synonyms, yeah. Okay, now what's the worst gonna happen if I just do this? Aha. That is exactly what you do. We do a little bit of... Oh god! God damn it. Man, I hate it whenever this map just like sets you up and then just rams a truck into your face directly without warning. It goes so fast. It comes from all the way over here. Bomb! It's so violent. How the fuck did Madeline survive that impact? She didn't! She died on impact! She fucking instantly evaporated, turned into a fine red mist. That was a joke, please don't take it seriously and embarrass yourself at the next marine biology conference you attend. I know, don't worry, Lynn. For the map where you don't know where to start, it's better for it to not be polished and cameraed. Listen, Hagrid. Just polish. Just do the polish and camera. Just do it. Just do the polish and camera map. Just do it. Do yourself a favor. If you don't do it now, when will you? Hager should ask for epic advice on Celeste giving Hanley loose hand. No, feel free to ask me for advice. I may not give good advice, but I'll give advice all the same. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, stop that. Don't do that. This map is making me lose my part of my lifespan rapidly. Oh my god, that's stressful. No way. Is it today? On my day of death? Lero recommended you to me and I feel like your advice is not gonna be bad. Aww. Oh, Liero. This is Liero's maps. I got Liero's recommendation? I see. No, I'm gonna do my best not to be smug about it. No. I mean, like way back, before I took my streaming break, I did like regular like playtesting on stream sessions. That was pretty fun. I might like try and bring that back at some point, but for that I'll also need maps to playtest, and I don't have a lot of those yet. And I also need to shape up a little bit, I think. But I'm like half decent, I think. Stressful, most stressful. Huh? Wait. Where? The Liero recommended? It's not too late to put that on your tombstone. We make the change now. Not the already commissioned tombstone. Come on now. I'm not dead yet. Oh, you're supposed to jump out of that. God, this room is a hot mess. Good coping. Good coping. I need to remember that. For like, that's such a strong sentence. Just hitting someone with good coping. Good coping. That's so toxic. Oh my god. Is that an overrated map you don't even map anymore? Listen, it's not about the maps that you are making. It's about what you have made and what you're capable of. Like let's say we have like a top tier mapper, top of the line, literally like one of the best out there, like Flagpole. What maps has Flagpole recently been releasing? Not a whole lot, because Flagpole works pretty slowly. Flagpole puts a lot of time and attention into stuff. So even though there's not anything like coming out soon, doesn't mean Flagpole's a bad mapper. In fact, Flagpole's one of the best. Even if just for what Flagpole's already made. Flagpole made some good stuff. One of the OGs, yeah, definitely. Your strawberry-filled tummy hurts from laughing. I'm sorry, Lynn. That was not my intention. But I appreciated all this. Also, hi, Jay! Hello! I'm sorry for not saying hi earlier. Hello! Welcome on in. Good morning. But I also think Liero is like definitely like up there with mappers. Not necessarily for like pumping out content, but whenever I play Liero maps, I'm like, ooh, kind of nice with it. They're very distinct and they're very nice. Like I never play a Liero map and then think, man, this is jank. I never think that because it's not jank. Hi, good luck, SJ. Thank you, Jay, and good luck with waking up. Oh god, this is a long map. I don't think Liero's making maps anymore. Don't care. The stuff that's out there is good. I mean, it's like, the moment I release Inwards, it's like, okay, that was my map release. Bye-bye for the next, like, 4 years. And so, like, that doesn't mean I'm no longer a Pog mapper, right? Actually, speaking of... No pressuring the Liero. No pressure, Liero. You want to make me your puzzle platformer called Elementalist. You have main mechanical... Oh, I see. Like a full-on game? Because if so, that's really cool. It's making games now? Yeah. The Celeste modder to game designer pipeline is real. It's your dream? Yeah, that's a cool dream to have. Ha. Like, I've thought about it myself, but it's just like, I can only do so many things. No, dude, okay. I can only attempt so many things, and game dev, proper game dev, is a really big one. And I don't think I can afford to dip my toes in that one quite yet. Learned enough program to prototype games a year and a half ago. It's quite a mess. University demotivates you. Yeah, I know how you feel. I have to say, I got, you know, university takes up a lot of time and energy. You come home from a long day, you've been studying, you feel like studying some more? No. That's just kind of how it works. Oh my god, where the fuck am I? We're fine. The assembly, and they're all here. There we go. It's fun, I wasn't scared. Alright, let's make cameras and hope it's gonna work. Polish after. That's fair, that's fair. Slow down, Holly, the grave isn't ready yet. Breathe. Can't have you dying quite yet. Oh no. I don't like the look of this. Why is the London Metro here? Why is the London Metro here? Alright. God. God damn it. Getting mixed, map. Oh yeah, speaking of picking stuff up... What is happening? Speaking of picking stuff up, I picked up Japanese the other day. What do you mean this is clearly the London Metro? Shoutouts to London infrastructure, I guess. Japanese is fun. So far it's been a lot of fun, yeah. Good luck learning it? Like, so far, you suck at languages? I mean, I'm also not very good at all, but I'll be doing my best. Yeah, Benshines, hello, welcome on in. Shout out for Benshines. Lynn's already got it. Thank you, Lynn. Bunny Raid, hello, welcome on in, Benshines. How was your stream? And hello, Shotoria and Catlams as well. And Peach Fern, welcome on in. Last playing Celeste. How was it? Or was it cozy? Y'all had a good time? How are y'all doing? Knights played Ashes Dance too? Ah! Let's go. Same Bobby. Played Lost Woods and Synapse. I think I remember Lost Woods. If that's the one I think it is. Lost Woods is like Zelda? Then I probably haven't played it. Haven't seen this level yet. Looks wild. It's a wild level. This is This is one of the berries. It's a puzzle map in a tree. Alright, I haven't seen it then yet. But it sounds fun. Yeah, this is a Schmoofman type map. This level's like 3-ton zip mover coming at Mach 3. Yeah, think of Forest Rush. Yeah, I did Forest Rush. That's a different one. It's too much movements. But if you just got in here from the raid, make sure to get yourself a nice sippy if you're thirsty, or get a nice little snack maybe. Ah, that one's rough. I should get a sippy as well. Thank you, Len. Won't be paying too much attention since you haven't played this one yet. That's fair. Stay hydrated? I'll do my best. To be fair, this map is almost over. This is the final berry, like I'm already at the hearts. I just need to do the final berry and then I'm out of here. You said something will pick him up Japanese. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's what we were talking about right before Sunshines came in. But I've learned hiragana and katakana now, and now I'm starting on stuff like grammar and vocabulary. And this is where the real struggle begins. Because learning a bunch of symbols ain't too bad. But, like, learning words and grammar? Uh-oh. The struggle begins. Liero desu? Yeah. Like, I got this, from Jay's recommendation. Actually, you know what? I forgot to do this earlier, so we're doing it now. There we go. Go give Jay a follow if you haven't already. Jay's got very similar vibes to mine. Very cozy as well. No need. Listen. As I've said earlier, this is the outgoing compliment zone. I will shill you as much as I like. Japanese is weirdly similar to Finnish as a language, if noticed. Makes it a bit easier, but just a bit. That's fair, that's fair. Movements. Yeah, but I got this flashcard program to help me learn vocabulary. And so far, it's just been teaching me numbers. And I'm already struggling a little bit to remember the sounds of the different kanji. Because there's a lot of ones where it's hard to remember. Do you remember the numbers? Like, I think it was Hitotsu, Utatsu, Mitsu, Yotsu, and then came Itsutsu, Mutsu, Nanatsu. I think that was it. Kanji not even planning to even try? I mean, to be fair, you kind of need the kanji to, like, have it be a useful skill. Just knowing the sounds is not gonna get you anywhere. Numbers are messed up because they have like 2 kun readings? Yeah, because like I thought I knew numbers, but then apparently I didn't. Because I thought it was like Ichi, Ni, San, Chi, Go, Rok. And that was not correct. That was not the correct numbers. Do you have to visit Japan or just learning for fun? It's mostly just for fun, but there is a core use for the skill. Because as it turns out, a lot of resources, especially for VTubing, are Japanese. And so, wouldn't it be cool if I could actually read them? Like, when I first rigged my first model, I had to, like, throw some sections into, like, Google Translate to find out what the tutorial said. Because, you know, Live2D is it's a Japanese program. And then there was a site recommended for royalty-free music for, like, backgrounds and streams. I thought, that's nice, I want to use that. It's a Japanese site. I don't understand shit. I have no clue what they're saying. And so... God damn it. There's just like, more often than I'd like, I find a thing that I think is really cool, and then it's Japanese only, and I'm like, huh. Because also, you see, I was a bit of a Monster Hunter fan back in the day. Still am, but like I don't actively play it anymore. And I always wanted to play the Monster Hunter. The one and only Monster Hunter. Oh, you're not supposed to dash there. And that Monster Hunter Frontier, which is Japanese only. And so, yeah, no, let's learn Japanese or go home. And I think also one of the reasons for me is that Japanese is just really interesting with how the language works in art. So like a lot of stories, the translation is there, but the translation will never like truly be able to capture what the Japanese version says. Just because of, you know, how it's, you know, completely different language with a completely different system and a completely different culture attached. And so I think it would be really cool to, like, fully experience the text as written. Because there's, like, a lot of nuance that gets lost in translation. Just because that nuance doesn't exist in English. Like a simple example is how you have, like, different words to say I. Hi, chicken was good. You can enjoy EP now? Hi, Viv. Glad to hear the chicken was nice. Enjoy your EP as well. But you had, like, the word I. But in Japanese, from what I know, there's, like, a ton of ways to say it. So you have, like, watashi, boku, ore, and they all have different energy. And you can, like, communicate stuff through there. And that sort of stuff, if you translate it, it just all becomes I. It all gets, like, just kind of compounded into I, because there are no other words. There are no other ways to translate it. Also, I don't like that, because that kind of sets it up so you get ultra movements, and that is too much movements. Alright, so let's whip out the forbidden technique of polishing. Be lazy and just make a dialogue of Madeline complaining about the map being bad, making it funny for some people. Don't do that, come on now. Can't you just jump instead of tech so you don't have to ultra? Aww. Aim higher. Huh. I don't. What? Oh, talk about polishing. Yeah, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. If you hit the ultra right, it gets you into the bubble? I don't like that. Dangerous amount of movement and precision. City streamer, the chat is You're so right. I'm just a passenger to this ride. That's just kind of how it is. Wow. No, I already touched it. Emotional damage. I will never quite be the same. I've sustained quite a lot of emotional damage in today's stream. Is there a stream attached to chat? No, Jay, no! I'm being ignored, no! I fast bubbled and that killed it, no! No! No. Wait, huh? Thought those are still Celeste fans anonymous chat. Damn. I don't know who this weird person is in the background. I don't know what they're up to, but it's kind of weird. What is this? Huh? Have to be doing something wrong? Don't remember getting so much speed there? I mean, evidently. Hold up, how many dashes do I have there? I see. That is nigh unreadable. So, what happens there? Where even is this? We go up? Yeah, so here... Can't even tell where it is. Here it is. I think this is the one. This is the one. So we get bumped, and I don't have to dash at all. I will just land on the platform as where I need to land, and if I jump off of it, that will get me where I need to go. Like that. Huh? Mystery solved. That's hard to read. You know, the only thing that's really still bugging you is you going on a tiered map-making discussion, making bad decisions about the map because of it, and the bad decisions making the last screen 3 times longer and harder than any other screen. You've become the very thing that you swore to destroy, and now you don't know how to fix it because the room is so intertwined with itself that changing pretty much anything ruins the room. And the wall of text has been posted. Hagrid, classic. Alright, Hagrid. I will give you 2 pieces of advice. 2 options for you here. And, okay, three options for you. The first option is... it is how it is. Which is, hey, changing this is going to take too much effort. We're keeping it. Which is valid. That's valid. It's probably going to suck for some people, but it's valid, it's valid. Option number 2 is put in the blood, sweat, and tears to slowly change the map to be more lenient and be easier. Maybe you don't necessarily make it shorter, but at the very least make it easier. And rework some elements to be less tight. and or like less difficult. And the final option, which you may not want to hear, is that you gently pick up that room and you take it over to like the garbage bin, and then you like gently drop it in there. That's also an option. Because sometimes if you make something and it doesn't end up working out, sometimes you just have to scrap it. That's also one of the options. Difficulty is the length? I mean, you can still reduce the tightness of it. Oh, you're supposed to jump there. But yeah, there are options for things you can do. Make it shorter. That's one of the options. That's option number 2. I fucked it. You did reduce the tightness already? Alright, is it still too difficult? If no, no problem. If yes, then do more. Huh? Okay, what did I fuck up here? No! One of the first and foremost lessons you learned for drawing was not to get too attached to what you draw. You limit yourself so much when you do. That's a big one, yeah. Yeah, like, if you're too attached to what you're making, then you can't, like, you're gonna struggle to allow yourself to punch it in the teeth. And to maybe just, like, throw it in the garbage bin. That's a very, very good advice. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, we're here. We have arrived. Wait, was there anything else hiding over there? No. Okay, cool. And there we go, that's the map. Made yourself rip multiple nice drawings you made to learn that. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, you can always do stuff again. GG, thank you. So that was a cool 430 devs. With, I think 1.5 hours? Wish you could eat the strawberries again. No, Lynn. You're gonna get a tummy ache again. You're gonna get the tummy ache again. Considering doing overkill, making B-side and C-side for the maps, you can just put the last room in C-side because you're very much too attached. You've read me like a book. No. Listen here. I've heard that this map is bad news. I'm not touching this one. I need something that's like not too long for the last map of the stream. Tower's easily expert, just like Synapse. I see. I mean, I guess I want to check it out then, just so I can complain about how it is expert. The good old... the good old, why are you doing this thing if it makes you mad? It's like, no, I don't want to be happy, I want to be mad. But you gotta eat lemons so you have strawberry lemonade yourself. At least I want to give it a peek. Wait, John? I think I recognize that name, and that name scares me. I'll give it a peek. Oh no. Oh no! Wait. Option 1 is the funny making Madeline complain about it and accepting that it is what it is. Please proceed to say Mamma Mia to diffuse the tension. Mamma Mia. A good old Mamma mia. Reminds me of an SC map. If you say the climb, I'm gonna dunk on you. Oh, Grandmaster. Ah, I remember the one. Ivory thing? It's a very puzzy. No! Not the puzzy. Oh, that kills you. What do you mean, Ivory? Wasn't it like Ivory something? Tri-Peak Trails? No, there was like a tower thing. Okay, that's not it. Ivory is your map? I don't remember. Had those kind of dash through dream blocks. Tri-Peak Trails for Gordon name. I think all dream blocks are dashed through. That's fair. Man, this is like the introduction room and I'm already struggling. No, it gets harder, don't worry. Gets harder and this is an advanced? Huh? I mean, I got a nice jump. I guess. Wait, was it a really claustrophobic looking map? Ah. Spacing on this one's rough. Ah. Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? Or did I? Nah, I fucked it up. Oh, you remember you had to chain them together and you kept trying to skip sections by demo dashing to squeeze around it. That does not surprise me somehow. Kakadaka third berry room advanced. Oh. I mean, with this map in here, I don't want to be like negative Andy a little bit too early, but this is not a very good prognosis for whether I'm gonna be able to beat the difficulty. Wait, does it not even count to death? Man, that's so precise. That's such a precise dash. Space Jam Fever Dream, if you can recall the lobby. Oh. This is what happens when you leave the intermediate difficulty checking team. I mean, to be fair, I didn't have that much influence. So this would have happened regardless whether I was there or not. I wasn't like Big Boss in there, like I listen up, fellas. This is how it is. Because as it turns out, a lot of people don't agree with me. So struggle we shall. God, like I struggle grabbing onto those. They should though. You have base takes. Yeah, but like I have base takes, but I don't feel like I have the substance to back it up, right? Like at the end of the day, even if my takes are based, I don't have I don't think I have the Is reputation the correct word? I mean, like, I made, like, one map that people kind of liked, and it's because it was a weird map. Like, I don't have, like, the authority arguments that people would actually listen to me. At the end of the day, my opinion is just as valid as anyone else's. Which is, not very. Okay, so what the fuck happens here? What do I do here? That's nonsense. Many opinions are better than others. No way. To be fair, the climb is a base take on mapping. I know easy way to back up your arguments: lie, gaslight, and straw arguments. I'll consider that. I'll consider becoming like evil Hanli. Was this the? I'm gonna make it arguments in bad faith. Yeah. Here we go. Oh. YouTube link. Girl boss Holly. Just gaslight people.
Do you have any...
Hearsay and conjecture.
Do you have any evidence at all?
Well, Your Honor, we've got plenty of hearsay and conjecture. Those are kinds of evidence.
Yeah. Thank you, Lynn. I mean, like the thing is, right? I'm pretty good at lying and gaslighting and girl bossing and straw manning. I'm pretty good at those. But like, I don't want to do that. Cause like that's what I used to be. Like when I started out, I was kind of a jerk with giving out feedback. And I would be kind of mean with it sometimes. And I don't want to do that anymore. That's mean. But the problem is, unless people like you, if you're not mean, you're not gonna get anything. Only good at about half of that? That's fair. Clearly the girl bossing part. Girl strut, guys! Okay. I don't know what to do here. And it's so hard to get up here, it's kind of paralyzing. But... Your conscious high, Z's. Welcome on in. Breaking news, being mean is mean? Yes. So... Being mean rates drops to 0. Yeah. Okay, so one idea that I had was that currently I'm not a big person in the Celeste community, don't think. In time for Hanli stream? That's fair. Hi Z's. We're currently standing still because I'm scared. But one of the ideas I had, which is a bit of a sneaky idea, was that I set up and I talk with people about getting in like a new difficulty system one that is a little bit more, what'd you say, consistent and actually usable. Because like the beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, grandmaster thing is not working very well for us. It's not holding up that well. And so a new system might be a good idea, but how are you gonna get people to use that system? Well, you can't like bully people into doing that, but what if there's a sudden influx of new, fresh mappers that are told, hey, this is a system, it's really cool. And then you bully the impressionable youth into doing it. And that way, you secure a brighter future for your ideology. That sounds bad. But the idea was like mapping camp and maybe like bringing stuff up there, but you're gonna use it, thumbs up? We gotta make it first. Man, I do not know what I'm supposed to do here with this. Well, I fucked it up. Authoritarian bullying. In a way, yeah. But like, basically like, if I ever like get in a position where people might even trust a word I say, then I could like maybe bring up like, hey, the system's kind of fucked actually, for these reasons. And then we might, hopefully something happens, but probably not, let's face it. Because like, okay, so now I fucked it up. People trust Liero, bullying him into doing this. I mean, Liero isn't making more maps, right? I mean, I can like tell you a little bit about like the system I had in mind. Like one of the things I was thinking about was a number system. Because if you look at all the like all the games with like custom content, where that content scales really far, numbers are usually the way to go. Because, well, what comes after difficulty 5? Difficulty 6. And after that 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. And you can keep counting indefinitely. And with numbers, you can be pretty, like, you can actually, like, keep things kind of anchored down. Because with the names that we have 5, like, points, and they're just kind of floating around. And if the, like, the maps that they're floating around on change, then the anchors will change as well. Which you can see by the fact that this map is in advance. Number system, Magic the Gathering, your beloved, those systems can break. Hate being sick? I'm sorry, get well soonsies. What kind of sick do you have today? Is it like a cold or a fever? Up. I hate how tight that is. So, this difficulty rating Spring Collapse? Well, it absolutely 100% is. But like the thing is, right? The thing is, right, I am mad. I'm mad because I was on the team that, like, I was there when we made the thing. I was there when we made the damn thing. And part of the way we made it was to have it, like, anchored down at specific points. And now people are throwing those anchors out the window. And because of that, it's drifting pretty hard. But like using numbers and like getting like definitions and kind of like establishing as a community which map is where beforehand, you can kind of like set a baseline, right? Where it's like, hey, this is the things we compare against. And then from there, you can like compare other things to that and then build from there. And one of the ideas that was there was that you would have multiple multiple tiers. Like as in not just one number to describe the map, but have like a couple of numbers, because there's a big difference in difficulty between two maps that you would put in the same like difficulty tier, right? Like, let's say like Dropsol, right? Come on. Because people complain about Dropsol a lot because, wow, that's a difficult puzzle map. And it's like, in beginner, why is that? And so with a numbered system, you can avoid that, because then it's like, yeah, the execution of this map is not very difficult, but the puzzles are. And so using different like stats, if you will, you can kind of describe what the map is like. Z's, you've no clue what you're sick with, but throat hurts too much to swallow, head pounding, sinus is draining. That sounds like a bad cold. Does the number system deal with that better? Well, you see, because now, instead of saying, hey, this map is beginner or advanced, now you say, yeah, this map's about like a 5 on like mechanical inputs, and it's like a fat fucking 10 on puzzle. And so like that, you can kind of get distinction between the different ways that things can be difficult, and you can prevent the squeeze that happens when, you know, more difficult maps get introduced, so everything has to get, you know, gonna get swashed down. Because if you have a puzzle map at difficulty 10, and then a new puzzle map gets introduced that's like even harder, the puzzle map at 10 isn't like considered a 8 now. It's still a 10, it's just that the other map is like a 12. That kind of deal. You know, that sort of stuff. And in the same way, like that also kind of like goes around stuff like tech, right? Because now, come on. Then you can like define. You can combine like how intense the inputs are to certain maps. And you can say like, oh, but there's no real tech here, it's not that bad. But then it's like, uh-oh, it's really precise. So then the precision score goes up, right? But of course, the stats that are... I don't like that jump. The stats that you define, those are still like a thing to look at and to debate about, but... Or you use custom music for your map. You got jump scared that starts out of a crash. That's pretty funny, hey, Grid? There we go. Oh god, it gets worse. Oh no. Windows notification for the headpad. But I guess the map may be messed up. Oh, no, never mind. It's not even a setup. Surprised she was trying to find out what makes that noise. Yeah, I still need to fix my my streamer bot settings and my hotkeys. We gotta do that? Yeah, we gotta do that at some points. Oh. I don't understand this jump. Like, where do I go? Bonk! No, not the bonk. Do I just not understand? I see a potential way, and if it's that, I'm gonna be a little bit mad. Huh? What killed me? Mystery spike, maybe? Honestly, I might just like plan in, like schedule in, like a referendum for. Oh, that kills you? Why? Those are tiles? They don't look like tiles. That's background colored. That's background colored. Come now. Huh? Man, that is so invisible. Blame the decor team. How? What are you supposed to do there? I do not understand. Like, you just don't reach it. Huh? You can't do... You can't do a... You can do a wall bounce, but that doesn't get you anything. I don't get it. Aww. But if you can play any more ROR1, you have 69 hours on Steam now? ROR? What's ROR? I don't think I've heard of that abbreviation before. You can make it, it's just absurdly tight. Okay. Risk of rain, I see. 3 responses. Don't think that's the intended way of doing it. Wait. By the way, train was good. Ha! Hi, Simonius. Welcome back. Good to hear the train was good. Actually, I have way more hours on it, but a lot of it was played before the game came out. I see. We're currently suffering. I don't understand. Oh yeah, Simonius, I wanted to hear your opinion on something. Because I know you're a pretty pog player. So I wanted to know, because you see, I have this idea, and it's probably a bad idea. Thank you. No, really, I've seen you play, you're really good. But I've been thinking about this whole difficulty system quite a bit. And one of the things I thought about was maybe it's a... Okay, so you can't do that, huh? But maybe, like, replacing, like, beginner, intermediate, advanced with a number system. And not just, like, one number, but a couple of numbers. For stuff like mechanically intensive inputs and, like, precision required and puzzle, stuff like that. Or what do you think of a system like that? Yeah, I don't get this part, huh? If it already is a number system, but it's not as popular and doesn't take categories of maps into account. Yeah. I mean, I don't know where that is. Like, I haven't ranked difficulties on a scale of 1 to 100. I see. Yeah, I don't mean like that. It's like, that's a really big scale. I don't think we need quite that many. Because currently we have 5 difficulties with 3 tiers each, which is like 15. And then like 1 for like cracked red Grandmaster or whatever. So currently we only have like 16. I can't believe that I'm like considering doing like dream double jumps to get to the bloody block. That doesn't even work. To be fair, there's maps considered harder than Grandmaster, which is a whole can of worms on its own. Yeah. So, my idea was to, at some point, just like, get a bunch of people together. I don't know what to do. And just kind of starts like putting maps in a row with difficulty and just kind of making up a system and just kind of like getting a few anchors for different difficulties. So first like putting the base game level somewhere and then putting like modded maps on there as well. I believe you do a reverse super after the up left dream jump. Reverse super after the... This map makes me very tired. No way. I see it. I see it. That makes sense, but I don't have to like it. No. Sounds like a great idea. Now, here is be super down for a new difficulty system? Alright. Now here is second idea. Is it ethical? No good question ever starts with, is it ethical? Is it ethical to low-key push that onto people during mapping? if you remember, like, the mapping camp idea I had. Because, like, if I like, actually manage to get mapping camp set up, and then, like, talk about difficulty in the sense of the numbers, that'd be a lot of number time. Indoctrinate the new maps of your own. So exactly. We do a little bit of propaganda. We do a little bit of scheming. And it's just by the means type moments. Not the villain arc. No. But honestly, I might just like V for Villain Tuber. That's what VTuber stands for. It's Villain Tuber. We finally found it. 1984. Oh yeah, no, 100%. If you like talk, if you like mention like beginner, intermediate, advanced difficulty during mapping camp, you're just banned. You're just banned from mapping camp. you just get kicked. Man, that's an odd angle. Map get automatic F. I mean, I'm not grading maps during mapping camp. I mean, I am playtesting them, but I'm not grading them. You are unknown. But I she calls him. Like currently, I'm still working on Final Fantasy video. But now mentioning those difficulties is bad habit. Should better message deleted. You get a warning. The warning is that we ban you. There we go. Slap on the wrist with your ban. Is the current skill system that bad though? Not in tune with the community lately. Okay, so the thing is, right? Okay, let me show you this image. I'm not gonna tell you who it's from, because also I forgot who sent it to me. But last Celeste stream, there was a little bit of arguing about like difficulties and such, and someone sent me an image. And this image, I think, is important to take note of. Because I think it does kind of reflect what the Celeste community is like right now. So let me pull this up real quick. Actually, I'm just gonna pull it open in what you calls it. Did a fucky wucky. Here we go. I'm gonna pull it open in Paints. Because I was sent a graph. Let me boop. Let me make that full screen. Actually, hold up. Is this a rare moment? Or wait, can I want to be clever about this. I want to be cool about this. Oh wait, hurry, the strawberries in your tummy compel you to bed soon? In that case, I'm not gonna be too fancy about it. I'm just gonna show the image. So if we turn on this and we go to screen, actually, I'm just gonna go to screen large for this one. So we're just a little bit, there we go, a little bit more zoomed in. So this is the image. Back how to call a friend. Hi, welcome back, Lero. Just in time. So this is the graph, which was supposed to represent the Celeste community. These are all the players in the Celeste community, and they were mentioned as such. We had blue, the majority of Celeste players that probably won't touch modded or already ended with playing Celeste, labeled beginner. So now, the first thing you see in this is that beginner difficulty isn't even seen as modded. Modded maps aren't beginner difficulty. It's already a little bit weird, a little bit of weird wording. Probably won't touch modded. It's a little sus, but okay. And then we see intermediates, red. A minority of players. These players started with modded and trying to push out and improving fast. And so what this kind of like shows is that a lot of modded players, especially if we look at what they say for experts, orange, the comfortable zone of a Celeste player. A Celeste player is comfortable and expert, that's where it is. Yeah. Also, Green Grandmaster, String Collab, is part of Red Expert now, and that's for most Celeste modded players like to be, and have a nice and casual experience they miss playing Celeste for the first time. And so, what this kind of says is that whoever wrote this thinks that, like, basically expert and up, that's the community, and below that is just walking up to experts. But, that's not right. Because if you look at the actual players in these, like, groups, Phyllis says more about the person who wrote it than the community. Well, that's the thing. This person is part of the community, and this is a sentiment that I've seen echoed a lot. And you'll also see it in the maps that get made. Because if you look at the amount of maps that are made for Strawberry Jam, they also kind of mimic this, where there's a lot of advanced and a fuck ton of expert. There's so much expert stuff out there, and also a lot of Grandmaster. But then intermediates and beginner are kind of eating bad, especially intermediate. Yeah, and so the problem that you get is that there's not a lot of Grandmaster, though. I mean, we return to lobby real quick. And we head on over to the Grandmaster lobby. I hit a button, and everything froze. What did I do? I don't know. 18 Grandmaster versus 31 experts? Yeah, but like still. 18 Grandmaster. And then we look at intermediates. Wait, that's beginner. Hold up. They just set a save state. Who knows? No clue. And we look at... Might have pressed F7 then. No, I pressed like tab. Grandmaster has the least maps tying with intermediates. Yeah, so this is 18 maps as well. So, oh yeah, but you can just see it like here. 21, 18, 25, 29, 18. So, a middle of the pack lobby has just as many maps as the literal Zenith. Which is kind of scary. Also, Burger. Yeah. Probably more int players than Grandmaster. Like, I don't know, but the part where I'm trying to go right now is that the 21 maps that are currently beginner are not beginner. There are some maps here. I don't know where it is. Like, a lot of beginner maps, if you tell me those are beginner, I'm calling you a liar. Those are not beginner. Because I have a lot of friends who are actual players that like the beginner lobby are catered to, right? They are people who are comfortable in beginner. And they look at Soap and they think, aha, I'm not beating this lobby. And then you look at intermediates, and it's like, ah, there's a lot of maps here. Oh, a lot of these maps I really struggled on, and they belong in advanced, I think. And they have a lot of advanced maps where I'm like, oh, I can't beat these. Like, these numbers are with it squished down. If you judge this by Spring Collab standards, there would not be 18 intermediate maps. There would not be 21 intermediate beginner maps. There would be like 15, I think, or something like that. There would be like no maps at all. And that's kind of the issue here. Well, I mean, that's not inherently the issue. It's not the issue that there's not many maps for it. The issue is that everything is getting squished down. Things that are very difficult for beginner players are now just called beginner. And things that are really difficult for intermediate players are now just called intermediate. Because if they weren't, Expert and Grandmaster would be even more full than they already are. Also, hi, my ma. Hello. But if beginner maps move up to intermediate, that could cancel out? Perhaps, but not for beginner. And the thing is, then everything moves up, and then an expert lobby, 29 maps, that's gonna be like 35. It's gonna be so full in there. The Grandmaster as well, it's gonna be like mega 20 plus. So we have like a couple maps and then many maps. Like the distribution currently is skewed, but it would be way more skewed if not for map inflation. And I kind of think that's just a thing that will continue happening. Difficulty judging is too tech-based? I don't think that's the problem. The problem is that if we go to... let's go to advanced lobby, right? Do you think people would make more beginner maps if the difficulties were named differently? No, I don't think so. I am not under that impression. The thing that I'm saying, the thing that I'm like trying to advocate for, is not more beginner maps, even though that would be very nice. The thing I'm advocating for is a different perspective on things. Because if people make beginner maps, they make it with a certain point of view, a certain paradigm in mind. And I pose that this paradigm sucks ass. Where's the gym? Because, like, currently, if you want to make, like, a middle-of-the-pack beginner map, it is way more difficult than the base game. And a lot of my friends will not be able to play it at all. And, okay, so, like, look at this, right? Hyper bunny hops? I didn't know how to do those. Those weren't advanced tech when I started playing. Theo regrab? Like jellyvaders? I could not do jellyvaders back when I was advanced captain. I couldn't do them. Not consistently enough anyway to like do it in a map. People are just too good? Like, I'm sure that like... Ah! Oh, it respawns, nice. Like, I can't even do this because this is like, it's like a regrab, and that's like difficult. Like, I'm not consistent with these. At all. But, like, yeah. Jellyfish is really hard for average advanced players, I feel. Yeah. Like, back in Spring Collab, you said, hey, I'm putting a jellyfish on this map. I would have laughed at you and said no. Theory grab? I think this is like... Yeah, this is like also like a thing that I couldn't really do, I think. At least that's like not too bad. I don't think I did that right, but I'll take it. We're doing early spring collab lobbies, but they were fun, optional, not mandatory. Yeah, like this sort of gameplay. That's very difficult. Ah. And like, you can't say like, times are changing, old man. But like, the thing is, times may be changing, but people don't necessarily change with it. If you're a new player, you're a new player. Having the Red Queen game, was that the thing? Red Queen space? I don't know what the fuck it was called, but like the principle to stand still, you have to run forwards. To be at a certain skill level, you have to continuously improve. That is true for like competitive environments. And I don't think Celeste has to be like that. Because Celeste is a single player game. I don't think it need be like that. What about people just getting into the game? Yeah, like people just getting into the game currently just get put into like beginner difficulty and then they get curb stomped. Mario Theo sprites missing? Oh, that's because they're not missing. That's a skin mod. That's from Spoopy's repaints. Because you see, Spoopy's repaints turned Theo into like a file icon. And then that sprite was eventually used by Everest for missing textures. So, Theos are just missing for me. Because of this one. We try? So if we go to the end real quick. Oop. And we pay attention to the... Here. Missing sprite lore, yeah, it's the... Oh, what's that? Is that WinRAR? Are we about to extract a file? I love that animation so much. Never seen that? Yeah. The Spoopy's Repaint is a joy of a mod. Absolutely incredible mod. But Spoopy's Repaint, my beloved? Yeah, absolutely. But yeah. So the whole point of the number system is to loosen pressure and create context for lower difficulty maps. And lets them exist in their own space. So instead of like everything getting pushed down into beginner, it just gets its own space that is unchanging. So that a beginner map can exist at the set point and it doesn't get like pushed down and down and down. So you don't get like B-side type levels that are called like, oh yeah, this is like green beginner. It's like, no, that's not green beginner. That's like harder than the base game of Celeste. You beat the final chapter of Celeste and you're not ready for this. Love when Celeste crashes on you when you change stuff in the room you're in currently? Get more content for the actual beginner players? Yeah. Like, while of course this doesn't like force people to make maps for beginners, I feel like at least it creates the space for that content to exist peacefully. That's what I feel. Modded players haven't touched vanilla B-sides in years. Listen, like, you should do yourself a favor and, like, go to twitch.tv, go to the Celeste category, find someone playing Celeste for the very first time, and find them playing Summit A-side, and watch how they struggle. Watch them struggle. Watch them struggle and learn what it's like to be a new player. You will have a bit of a different perspective after that. Because you will see that they struggle with very basic stuff, right? A stepping stone from Summit to Chapter 9 would be nice. Like, more to do while a new player's struggling with BC sides, yeah. Like, you look at, like... This is, like, the zenith of the game that people spend, like, multiple streams on sometimes to beat. Like, that checkpoint. That's a checkpoint people struggle with. Heavily. Right? It's always magical, like watching a baby repeatedly hitting themselves in the face without understanding it's their hand. Yeah, like, the thing you gotta understand is that, like, people that are new to the game don't have full control over Madeline. Doing this is difficult. This is, like, a really difficult checkpoint. Right? My friend stopped playing this game because checkpoint 9 was too hard? Oh, this checkpoint. Shout out to checkpoint 69. Look at that checkpoint. That checkpoint is too hard for people. You died 2,400 times in 71st time though? Through? Yeah, exactly. This game is difficult. And mods are absurdly difficult. And then if you... if you compare that then to what we currently call beginner. Like if we go to beginner lobby, right? And we compare what we have just seen to something like Soap, which I think it was like somewhere around here. Not that one. Not that one. I mean, that one's also difficult. This one maybe. Not that one. Further right. Too far right. So, there it is. Like, if you compare what we've just seen to this map. Like this kind of gameplay. This is intense. Like, of course, I'm doing it first try because I'm a modder. I'm good at this game. But imagine if your inputs weren't tight. Just imagine playing this with like a good bit of lag. Yeah, the ice walls are really tough for beginner players. Gets way harder later. Yeah, that too. This map gets legitimately difficult. Like imagine this with like... I don't even make the jump if I introduce a little bit of artificial lag to my inputs. You don't even make it anymore. And it's precise too. You have to land on the spring and not go any further. And then you go to like some rooms further in and it's like what is this? What is this? Compared to like summits, the peak of the game. The literal summit of the game. I'm not even doing like I'm legitimately trying right now, I'm just actually floundering. In my honest opinion, soft metric for beginners, the levels should look like normal real spaces. Loading box are more, oh god, I gotta parse this 1 second. Geography feels above beginner. Most of base game Metal Seasides abide by that, in your humble opinion. I think it is a signifier, but I don't think it's a metric. Yeah, a soft metric is the correct word, I think. The problem is that the base game is way more straightforward and you're not limited to a specific set of inputs most of the time. And then people are calling 5th Dimension beginner with wall bounces. Map, what you think is good where it's placed, maybe even advanced? Is 5th Dimension the one where it like flips the screen? Because that was not intermediate. That's difficult. That's a difficult map. Liero's map. Oh, you think of Vertigo? Yeah, Vertigo's fucked up. Liero's map, I thought was pretty okay. Like, spicy for sure, but I wouldn't fight it too hard. I'm not gonna, like, fist fight the map. Because, like, it's overall pretty straightforward, and at least, like, it's set up. Like, of course people are struggling. But, like, because of there's delayed wall bounces. Okay, now you're, I didn't spot those. Because, like, I'm too far down the rabbit hole. Still, even if the numbering system would be implemented, players should still be like difficulties like 7B. Yeah, that's like input 1, tightness is 1, puzzles like 2 out of 10 beginner green. Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Before we do that, we, of course, people are free to call their map whatever they want. But we're gonna yell at them. Yeah, like, what the idea here is that if we're using a system like that, we're first gonna sit down, we're gonna sit the fuck down with a lot of people at some point, and we're gonna talk about it. And we're gonna put a lot of maps in a big ol' Excel sheet, and we're gonna rate them. And when we rate them, then we calibrate things, and from there, you can, like, continue onwards. Once you have a baseline, you can continue. Play my new green beginner map pack. Suspicious words, don't trust it. But yeah, like the concept of like, oh, 7A? That's like difficulty like 5 or 6 or 7. Like stuff like that, right? Where you're already putting the numbers quite out there. Because once you have those calibrated values, what's Grandmaster do? 11? I mean, that's the beauty of using numbers. Because you're not rating something out of something else, right? It's just numbers. So Grandmaster will be whatever number we will get to when we get to the Grandmaster maps. If that's 10, that'd be 10. If it's 20, it's 20. If it's 30, it's 30. You know, that's how it is, right? The only problem would be, I want to be the guy fan game difficulties rated for a number 100. Yeah, like, that could be a thing. But also, the problem with that is, then you introduce, like, your top cap, right? And once you have a top cap, and you have things, then you're gonna establish, like, a line, and if something more difficult gets introduced, it's gonna get swished. And that's what we're seeing right now. That's our current problem. Because it's we have a system already, and it already has like 16 like sections. It's just because it's capped, it's gonna get squished. It's gonna get inflated. Yeah, so basically more numbers are added as needed is the idea. That's the general gist of it. I should return the map. It's just the real question is, how fast should it scale up? Like, the inflation problem, you get around it by just not capping the number. Once you nail down a couple of maps, and you have those anchors, and you stick to them, then, like, things should be fine. And while that was intended to be the case with the original Spring Collab values, Spring Collab people thought different, so... Yeah, raising the difficulty numbers instead of trying to fit them. Things that already exist, Grandmaster +1, Grandmaster +N exists, people just get too good. Yeah, but here's the thing. Nobody is, like, standardizing that, right? Nobody is, like, saying, like, oh yeah, this is Grandmaster +1. You don't hear it thrown around that often. People just say it's Grandmaster. Like, there's no Grandmaster +1 lobby. It's just Grandmaster. And look, yeah, some people throw those terms around, but... Like, currently that only applies to, like, the very tippy top. And it doesn't really apply to people in Expert and Grandmaster and Advanced that scale up. Are my beginner +2 players at? Also, I'll be real. I don't think I can finish another map in like the time I have left in the stream. So I think we're just gonna vibe for a little bit. Cracked green beginner. Beginner +2 is advanced, basically? It should be. But yeah, the general idea. Extra fortified green. But yeah, the general idea is just to use numbers so that, like, things are set in stone. And then, why is Soup beginner? Soup is in intermediate right now. I think. Oh, Soap. Yeah, Soap should not be beginner. Ooh. Dropped some bitrate there. Bitrate death? Bitrate fine. Under Hanley's system, if beginners of 4, advanced would be 6. No. That's not it. Like, I'm not trying to, like, fit the numbers in that tightly. Like, I would be like, beginner maps can, like, range between anywhere between, like, 1 and 5. And then, roughly, yeah. And then, like, intermediate goes from, like, 6 to, like, 6 to 10 or whatever. And stuff like that. Where it's kind of like the stars that you use in, like, OS, right? Where you have, well, of course, like, OS, like, is infamous for scaling really aggressively. But it's the same principle. Except instead of using, like, a decimal system, just, like, not go as in depth. Just make impossible to die a 0 and impossible to beat a 1 and rank everything in decimals. If only was that easy. I do remember that someone wanted to use math to, like, calculate difficulty, which is a cool idea, and if it works, that's poggers. That solves all of our problems. But that's difficult. That is very difficult. And I don't think that's possible. It's gonna be 0 1 1 0 0 1 snap like. Make a Grandmaster level where fail states are soft logs. To be fair, I did consider that. Should develop AI that rates maps. Impossible to die, it's not always easy. Yeah. But, I think, like, I should probably work a little bit more actively on Mapping Camp. Because once I've, like, Mapping Camp up, then there could be, like, a Mapping Camp session where, like, this is, like, discussed. Where it's like, let's go sit down and get this fucking chart going. Let's get that Excel sheet. Let's go get that bread, you know? But for that to do, I would have to stop working on my Final Fantasy video first. Only really said. I'm gonna peek at that. And I see. Binary number. Mm-hmm. But isn't Hanli a robot, an advanced AI, making the map loss? I mean, I'm not a robot. I'm not an AI. I'm still a person. Just a little bit more mechanical than average. No, nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Sippy, sippy. Hanli cyborg. I really don't like the term cyborg, but it is the most accurate. Mm-hmm. I don't know, the cyborg, like... Cyborg just doesn't sound cool to me. And I don't like how it sounds, but it is accurate. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, you forgot lore? That's okay, the lore's, like, not, like, super out there, because I didn't write anything down. Because I know that, like, if I'm gonna work on lore, I'm gonna, like, probably write a short story. Instead of, like, anything comprehensive, anything that makes sense, I'm just gonna write a short story. Because I actually really like writing, I just never get a chance to do it. And so, I'm probably gonna take this as a chance to. Mm-hmm. I'll make up some dumb stuff. Ah. But all of that difficulty talk will have to wait for another day. Need to get story comprehension difficulty rating. I mean, like, graded stories are things. Graded reading. Yeah. That's like literally a thing. For, like, people in, like, elementary school. In kindergarten, for, like, no reading. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the head pats, Liero. Hmm. Oh, man, I'll need to, like, more actively work on Mapping Camp. Like, I've kind of, like, pushed it aside in priority for my Final Fantasy video. But damn, progress on Final Fantasy video is slow. It's like one day of work for a couple of seconds of footage. And I still have like 6 minutes to go. God, it's so long. So I should probably start like working on Mapping Camp besides my Final Fantasy video. Imagine Grandmaster map that's just easy to beat, but you need to do Hollow Knight kind of deciphering to understand it. Mossback difficulty. You need to get the lore, you know? I mean, some people try to do that, and it's... As it ends up, people don't want to put that much effort into playing a map. Usually. As it turns out, it's not that fun. Actually, while I'm here, I have a humble request. Because at some point, I asked a lot of people to playtest my map, my Inwards map. And a lot of people responded, and a lot of people gave feedback, but it wasn't very good. And more importantly, the people that gave really good feedback, they never got to the final 2 chapters. And so the chapters was my tablet. No, your feedback was good, Lynn. I actually, your feedback was actionable. You were like one of the 2 people that I actually actively pulled up in my last mapping session. How hard is it? Might play it? I'd say it's advanced, bordering on low expert at times. But that's like my standards, not like Strawberry Jam standards. Was the other person Squig? Absolutely, Squig was the other person. But like, they got very busy, and so yeah, like it's they didn't get to it. Too much effort to play it? That's fair. That's fair. Advanced by SJ standards. Yeah, I would say it's like middle advanced by SJ standards. Keep forgetting, sorry? No worries. No worries. But like, even if you like give the rest, which I will appreciate, one person giving me feedback on those 2 chapters is a little bit little. Like, yeah, it's not SJ standard. Because guess what? I can't fucking beat advanced maps in SJ. So, like the majority, you should be able to beat, I think. Chapter 4 or 5 are pretty spicy, but I'm pretty sure it's like not too bad. Tell us some funny feedback. Oh yeah. So, best form of feedback is watching someone play your map? Yeah, I do agree. But here's the extra thing. There is a better form of feedback in my opinion. And that's the feedback that Squig gives. Because Squig gives like feedback that hits different. Where it's not you will not notice this feedback by just watching someone play it. Squig gives the best feedback in the world. Holy shit, it's such good feedback. Like, I was playing, like chapter 1, right? Like chapter 1, this is like one of the first maps I ever fucking made. And Squig told me, hey, there was a berry here. Like down under this alcove, but it was right here. And Squig said, hey, that berry there is a weird berry. Because you haven't done any gameplay yet. You don't know what to expect for this berry. And therefore, having a berry be the very first thing a player is presented with can be very confusing because like they don't know what is reasonably expected of them yet. It's like, huh, you right. You so right. That's so smart, and you would never figure that out by just watching. You would never figure that out by just watching. Oh, thank you for the sippy reminder, Jay. Yeah, I'm getting a little sore throat. So we'll have to end stream soonish. And also, they said like, hey, you should consider opening up the bottom here and changing the spikes around a little bit to make it a bit less claustrophobic. If that's an aesthetic that you are looking for, because this feels like a weird in-between. And I thought, huh, you're so right. And that's the stuff that you don't catch when you're playing, right? Yeah. And stuff like this section, where he said, hey, that little gap, the horizontal gap at the very bottom, the ceiling used to have spikes as well. And Squig said, hey, there is no reason to have spikes there. It just makes it unnecessarily tight in a place where I don't think that gives you anything. Yeah, and it's just Squig gives the good feedback. Really high quality feedback. Let's see, was there more? Like there was some feedback, and it was not everything was actionable, of course, because like some of it is like, hey, the seeded berry you have here is fucked up. It's like, yeah, that's true. You're right. It is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Not gonna hide that. I think you generally have an eye for little stuff like this when you want to, but won't be able to feedback it to you. Always sucked up when you got here. I thought for sure you changed it. No. I like this berry. I changed it a little bit. And I'm not sure if it's changed since you played this one. But now it's a lot less jank. Like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Come on now. Like, it's fucked up if you don't, like, know how to go around. But that's, like, that's the berry. And the additional part is that the berries are allowed to be fucked up. That's the whole point of the berries. Mapper bias in question. Yeah. Like, a lot of the feedback was like, hey, like, this berry is, like, disproportionately difficult. I'm like, yeah, I'm aware. That's what the berries are coded like in my map. You know, stuff like this, you fix it subconsciously. You might try to convert it into feedback. Yeah, that's something you could do. Imperfect skip. But see, this is like the good feedback that I get, which was from exactly 2 people. But there was also feedback from other people. And there was one person who was giving feedback on the story. Okay, so let me hit you with, I think 22. Okay, it's 24. So, like feedback, the good, bad, and the ugly. Yeah, I kind of want to do like a talk about like feedback as well, to kind of like show like how fucked up feedback people give sometimes. So one person was giving me feedback as they were playing it. They were just typing out as they were playing it. And so I gotta hit some. There we go. Hit the music trigger. So there's this room, which is quite difficult, and I do intend on fixing this one a little bit, making it a bit easier. But the feedback that one of the feedbacks that I got for this room was that they entered this room, and 1 minute later, they said, "I don't get it." And they moved on to the next room. Like, I don't get it, they skipped it. 1 minute! They spent 1 exact minute on this room. That's not very good. And like, yeah, this room is a pretty messed up room. But 1 minute? Is that all you're gonna spend on it? And like, it's your role to give feedback on something? Come now. And like, they did that consistently for most of these rooms. Most of the feedback for all of these rooms were just, "I don't get it, I skipped it," after like 1 minute. Come now, that's not feedback. That's just complaining. And additionally, that same person gave feedback to the story. Because there's a cutscene here, right? There's this cutscene here where you talk to Badalin. And a lot of things aren't very clear. Like, you're not sure what Badalin is. You're not sure what Badalin's up to. Badalin is being really vague. And Madeline doesn't understand. Getting spoiled on this chapter? No, because I'm not going further than this. And then, their feedback was, "I don't understand the cutscene. I don't understand what Badalin's, like, motives are. I don't understand why Badalin would do this." It is explained later in the story. Because that's how stories work. Come on. Really now? Like, not everything is revealed immediately, and that's like, oh, I don't understand, that's bad. Come now, come now. And additionally, there was a different piece of feedback, because at some points in the chapter, there's like the anxiety effect. Actually, I will show you the anxiety effects in question. Haha. In this cutscene, which probably shouldn't make a story if it isn't finished, though. Again, I don't know anything about writing. The story is finished. Like the story is done. I think pretty sure I finished. Did I finish the story? I might have finished the story. I think it's done. But like, the thing is, right? Currently, you don't see the anxiety effect because, fun fact, I turned photosensitive mode on. Yeah, so currently you can see it, right? The anxiety effects, right? Hanli time general? Who? Like, if it isn't fully implemented, it is fully implemented in the map. It is fully here. They just didn't read the next chapter. It is there. The whole story is there. I wouldn't send this out for playtesting if it wasn't all there. That's the whole point. Right? Everyone call Ogre stupid, and it's true. Ogre barely even literates. Ogre finally finished reading Ulysses. But Ogre can only identify service-level themes like religion, nationalism, and can't comprehend deeper themes like the remorse of conscience. Makes James Joyce's novel a modernist classic. Ogre's so dumb it make Ogre sad. At this rate, Ogre will never understand Finnegan's Wake. No. So sad. Yeah, no, but like it's just literally like it's explained later in the story. Play chapter 4. That rest of the story happens there. Chapter 5 also literally exists. But look, this effect on screen, right? This is the anxiety effect. It plays in game in cutscenes where there's a lot of anxiety. It happens whenever you get near the Seekers. And someone who was recommended to me as very good person for feedback sent me like a screenshot of this with, "This effect hurts my eyes, please remove it." My friend in Christ, turn on photosensitive mode. Like, with photosensitive mode on, it does not happen. I don't know what to tell you. What do you want me to do? It's not even like an effect I made. It's a space game, Celeste. Did they even play the base game? I don't know. It's weird. You know, it's... Come now, come now. Actually, hold up, let me make sure if I load the cutscene, make sure the stuff doesn't load in anyway. Because maybe without, like, maybe I fucked up the Lua. Nope. It's just that they were just bad. They were just bad. There is no... If you turn on photosensitive mode, it's not there. Feedback him that he should turn his map into photosensitive mode. Ah. Average modded map player who hasn't touched Celeste in 5,000 years forgets what's from base game and what is modded. Unlucky. Hi, Lolly. Hello. How you doing? We're currently talking about all the feedback I got. Let's see. That was kind of around the time I was getting feedback. Oh yeah. Where was it? Where was it? Oh, it's not this one, not this one. But there was... Okay. Remember you speaking about that feedback in SJVC? Did I? SJVC? I haven't been in SJ in like years. Right, gotta go play Bugsnax. Good luck with the rest of these. Ah, good luck, my ma. Is it released or still in playtesting phase? It's still in playtesting because playtesting is taking a while, and also because I have other things that I'm waiting on. They're also taking a while. But it's like open playtesting, so if you ask me for a copy, I'll just send you one. Think so? Remember these stories? Talk about in another stream, the feedback. Yeah. Okay, so... where was it? There was one... Yeah. If you've updated it since, you can send an updated copy. You'll try to get it soon. That's fair. I haven't updated later stuff, though. Have to go to bed, though. Have a good rest of the night. Alright. See ya, Lynn. Sleep well. Alright. So this room, I got a lot of feedback about this room, that there was a cheese strat in this room. I'll DM you then. I'll try to feedback, but don't expect much because you have no idea how good you are at feedbacking. That's fair. That's fair. At least you want to try, and I respect that. Doing pretty good. Yet again, banished to Blue Hell. That's fair. Lovely. But, glad to hear you're doing good. Yeah, so this room, if you do a wave dash here, and you, like, kind of turn it around, like, yeah, you can use that to skip right to the end. Just like this, right? And there you go, you skipped part of the room. But, well, you see, this room is called B12C Smells Like Cheese. And one person, I kid you not, sent me the feedback with, I quote, "Room B12C smells like cheese, has cheese in it." Come on now. Come on. Come on, no. It's so messed up. Hold up, I want to find the person who sent me that. Because it's so funny. I think it was this person. Yeah. Here it is. I found it. Yeah. In Chapter 1, Room B12 smells like cheese. Do an extended hyperdash. Can skip the part where you jump between walls to get a refill. It's so funny. So what you're saying is you should be looking at room names? I mean, they're just a funny little thing I included. Like B12, Tantalus. Because you see, that berry is tantalizing, isn't it? So what's the problem of having more than one solution to a room? There's no problem. Like, there is a problem if the solution detracts from the experience. Explain room name 7.5. The explanation is that I, at first, had... well, you see these two rooms, and you see this purple room. They kind of... the entrance of room 1... the entrance of room 0 and the exit of room 7.5 they kind of have a suspiciously similar layout as B7 Old. This room used to be here. And I put these two rooms here to, like, make up for this room sucking ass. So, and by then this was already called B08, and I was lazy, so I just called this like B0, like 7.5. Confusing Squisher. Yeah, this is Confusing Squisher. It's like a lot of people see this and they're like, okay, so we do like this, right? And it's like, uh-oh. It's like, oh wait. You? And it's like, okay, they're doing weird stuff. They're doing weird stuff. Well, in reality, it's just that simple. But it's really confusing. And in playtesting, people would just like do weird stuff and not figure it out. So I just ended up scrapping it. But here's the Squisher. Yeah, now we have a different... So we got Hank's uncle instead, which is also like a Squisher type. I kind of wanted to keep the idea of like a Squisher. So we got Hank's uncle. The tech spammer moments. Yeah, exactly. And we got almost a Crusher. Because this room was almost a Crusher. Because this one used to go all the way up. It used to be a Crusher as well. Ba-bum. Pretty cool stuff. But I just see the time. We have been streaming for like 3 hours and 10 minutes. And considering my voice is getting a little bit tired of being loud, I should probably stop being loud. So we're gonna click this button. Pray. And then we're gonna hit exits. And we're gonna call it a day for today. Because, believe it or not, my voice is something that does need to be preserved. I should actually not be talking non-stop for multiple hours. When my voice therapist heard that I was like talking for like 3 hours straight, she was like, stop that immediately. No signal? Yeah, that's the thing I have for if there's like no window. That's the thing I meant. I think it's cool. Bye everyone, it was a fun stream. So tired. Bye Liero. I hope you enjoyed. But first we gotta hit it with a raid. It is cool. Yeah, I know, right? So who to raid? Ah shit, we got Rick Fernello. I actually, like, Rick Fernello raided me at some points. And I was like, oh, that's probably a cool person. And I checked them out, and they were like, oh, that's a cool person. They're, like, cracked at Celeste. So I think we're gonna give them... Ooh, they're playing the cracked map. We're gonna give them a visit. They're playing one of the most messed up maps, in my opinion, in Strawberry Jam. But it's one that I respect heavily. It's such a cool-looking map. So we're gonna pay them a visit. We're gonna see what they're up to. So, for now, I bid you all... Rick's the guy who did 202 Deathless? Yeah, the 202 run Deathless. This is the Bumper Hell, I think. The Neon Bumper Hell type map? Anyway, for now, I'm gonna put this in the chat. If you want to join the Discord server for pings for when we go live, or just to hang out in general. There's the Discord link. And also the YouTube channel for if you want to... get the video that I'm uploading like 5 months from now. But for now, I gotta head out. My voice is tired and I gotta rest. So, have a great evening and or day, everyone. And I hope you all have a good time. And I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye. Bye. Where's my fucking mute button? I forgot where my mute...